Please help me welcome Mr. Offer. Thank you.
The first thing that's proper is to put this flag in the right perspective. This eagle never flies backwards, sideways, always forward. And then we need to thank this lady here, Mrs. Martinez. She is an example of hundreds of Laredo mothers who sacrificed their sons and their daughters to World War II. Hundreds of them. We don't know who they are, but they're out there and they need to be honored. More than 55 million individuals died during World War II. And it's been guessed that probably 1.5 times more than that were injured or lost, to be not known where they were. You would not think that a small town like Laredo, Texas, would be involved in a war as much as it was, with a population of about 30,000 people. The men and the women of this community were very dedicated in their love and loyalty to their country. Many of these men were born in Mexico. Their families recently came to this country to better themselves. A treaty between Mexico and the United States allowed Mexican citizens to serve in the U.S. military. These individuals felt an obligation to come to the aid of their adopted country, and they did this in a big way. Many of these young men were in high school, working in the fields, or were not old enough to vote, probably 16 years. In fact, many had to have a signed permission from their parents before they could join the military, and they did this in droves. Many joined the service, completed their tour of duty, and returned home before they were old enough to vote. We've seen that happen since then. There were in excess of 1,500 military personnel on duty from Laredo and Webb County during the war period. They served in North Africa, Italy, France, England, Europe, Asia, the Balkans, India, Burma, the Philippines, Japan, South Pacific Islands, Korean Peninsula, and China. They drove tanks, manned artillery units, infantry, piloted planes, bombers, fighters, served aboard all types of naval craft, ships, aircraft carriers, submarines for the Navy. They were part of it all. None of them shirked from their duty when they were called upon. Many of these Laredoans were killed in action, injured, some serious and some not so serious. Many were maimed for life and carry those scars today. None, I say again, none have indicated their regrets for their time in service to the country. They would do it over again in a heartbeat.